Okay guys, what I'm going to do is, remember when I made the faux ice cream? Well, I started looking around the internet how to make faux cupcakes and all, and on Pinterest there's things, and I think the girl's name that I watched that I really liked was the Pink Tree. But before this video is over, I'll make sure to get her name. She was really good. Anyway, what I'm using is the Great Stuff, and I got this at Walmart, and what it is, it's insulation, expands to seal, insulate, yada yada. Okay, well, what I didn't realize and again, learn from my mistakes. Look at this sucker. I might try to use it, but this expanded so much. I probably put in about 3/4, I would say. And now you can bounce it. I mean, whoop, bounce. So, I may try to use this. This one's a little wonky for me. This might work. But you can paint this if you wanted. You can paint it. But the only thing I don't like about that is you've got to be very careful. If you're going to do this brown or any other color, you're going to end up getting it on the paper, and you can't take the paper away. And even if you put another one, it's still going to be the same size, so it's not going to cover up really the painting. So I'm not sure about that yet. So let's go ahead. I did these, and I deliberately did these first before I started even showing anything really, because I wanted to see how they would work. So here's the 4 I did, and you can see the difference in them. So I would think to frost them, probably this one or this one probably would be the best. I don't know. But for right now, we're just going to make the cake. I've got to tell you a little story. I was at Walmart, and I didn't know what I was getting, so I'm over in the section, because you get these in the section where the spackle and, oh, you know, spackle and this, the insulation, and kind of like the hardware part of the store. So this guy comes up, and not a worker, he was just buying something himself, and he said, what are you looking for? I guess I had a perplexed look on my face. And I said, well, I'm looking for, and I was telling him this, and he goes, what are you doing with it? And I said, well, I'm making cupcakes. You should have seen the look on his face. It was like, lady, okay, what are you trying to do? Kill someone? Or what's the deal here? I mean, the look on his face was like, I wished I could have had a picture. I'm shaking this right now. You're supposed to shake it for 60 seconds, so I'm going to shake it as I'm telling you. So anyway, he showed me, you know, and he's still kind of looking at me like, what? So then I said, okay, I said, by chance, do you know if they, because I can't see any, do you know if they have any lightweight spackle? And he goes, what are you going to use that for? And I looked at him really serious. Now, at this point, I knew I kind of had him, you know, it was like, what is she doing? And I said, well, I'm making the frosting. I have to have it to make the frosting. He goes, oh, okay. I mean, and I never did tell him what I was doing. I just left it because then I was starting to have fun. So anyway, I did not find the lightweight spackle there. I had to go to Lowe's, or you can get it at Home Depot. Anyway, that was funny. All right, so now let's go ahead, and I'm going to get a couple of fall cupcake holders. And I have some polka dot, red and white polka dot. I'll use these for Christmas, I think. And I have some for the 4th of July. So you can really have fun with this stuff. I'm sure her her YouTube channel is the Pink Tree. I'm almost positive. And she talks about putting a weight down in it. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to see how it works, because I can always do it again, because this stuff is very inexpensive. I think it was like $3 or $4. Okay, so here we go. And now this time, whoa, whoa, wow, maybe I did it too much. Maybe I shook it too much. Okay, I'm doing this on camera because I want you to see, and then I'll come back to these that I'm doing right now on camera. I just don't want, I want it more of a smooth ending in this. This is about 3/4 full. That one's really going to go over the top. I can tell that already. I don't know, you guys. I think I did them too. This one I know I did too full. I'm just going to put a tiny bit in this one and see. Okay, let's leave that one. Now this is the least. Okay, whew, okay. Do you see the difference? Look at the difference in these. Okay, look at the difference in these. This one's the least, that one's second, that one's third, and this one's going to be way over the top. I don't know. I wonder why it's coming up on this thing like it is. You know what I mean? How it gets cute is when you decorate it with the spackle, the frosting. That's where it really gets cute, because then you're, you know, putting in what you want. I'm gonna do a couple 4th of July too while I'm at it. You can always set them aside and use them when you're ready to decorate. Okay, this one I'm not using much. See how it's starting to, oh Lord, look at this one. Whew, that one's really coming up. You know what I'm wondering is, how do you clean out this spout, or do you just, I don't know. Alright, so those are the ones I've done, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to wipe this off right now, and I'm going to come back in about an hour. Okay, I'll be back and I'll let you see how big they get. Okay guys, look what I did. I was just curious to see what it would look like. This is the inside of it. It almost looks like a sponge. What I did is I cut it because it was too wonky for me. I mean, you could, because some cupcakes are like this when you frost them, but I wanted more of a flat surface, so I'm going to cut a little bit more of this. You're not going to see it anyway once, it's just like a sponge. That is wild. That's crazy. Anyway, and then you'll still see like this part, because I'll put the icing, you know, around here. So I'm gonna, when I get ready to ice, of course I'll bring you with me, but I cut it down. So I'm thinking I might be able to cut down, since you're not going to see it anyway. If you were going to see it, of course, you know, I wouldn't do it. But I'm just wondering if this really big one. So if you run into the problem like this one over here, I'm going to point to it you don't want to touch it. But like this one, where it's falling over the sides, you can cut it down, so it's not a waste. But definitely, now if this one stays about like that, that'd be good, or that one. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm going to wait a couple hours, let these cure, and then we'll come back. This one is almost perfect, and I did that probably about a quarter full. This one's okay too. So the majority of these worked out well. See? Now we'll see if they expand anymore. So let's keep these in the front. Oh, that one's kind of big. And then the bigger ones behind, just so we can kind of gauge this. I think if you only put just a little squirt at the bottom, it's going to expand nicely. If you go any further where you think, well, I better put a little bit more in there, you're going to end up with these. Now, again, like I said, if this is what you want, then go for it. But these were like these, if not a little bit bigger, and I cut them down, and I'm going to see how this works when I go to frost them. Good morning! Okay, back as I said I'd be. What we're going to do now is we are going to frost these cupcakes. Okay guys, this is my first time doing this, so I'm learning right along with you. Okay, got it open. The only thing I don't like about this is it's kind of a grayish, and I don't like that. I wish it was white. Maybe all spackle's gray. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to take the spackle, and this container I will only use for stuff like this. Obviously I'm not going to use it for food. And don't use the tips. Whatever you use, don't use the tips for cooking after you do it for a craft. Okay, so there's that. Okay, for these are the Halloween. So I'm taking acrylic paint that I've had forever and a day. Don't know if I'll keep this on camera mixing the whole thing, but you get the gist. So it may take a few minutes to get it really blended. As soon as I get it blended, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got it all mixed up, and it looks just like frosting. I mean, the consistency, everything. So now I'm going to put it in my bag. Once I get it in the bag, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go again. Got my bag, pastry bag ready. Hope it gets way down in there, not up on the other end. Come on, tip, work with me. Okay, can you see? Oh, it scared me. I think it's more practice than anything. And you can use all different tips. Kind of pouncing down on it as I go. No wonder I never worked in the bakery in the grocery department. Ha! Look at this. Woo. See, I don't want so much of the cake to show, just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. This looks like a ruffly. That's cute. Lazy Susan, so you could just turn it. Whoa, dude, you're starting to lean on me here. Since I only have a little bit left, let's go all the way. Just see what this looks like. Bella, stop. And if you're going to embellish them at all, do it now, because once the spackle dries, you're not going to be able to do that. What should I put on this? I wished I would have thought ahead. Let's put a candy corn on this one. And then I'll show you where I'm putting all these. Let's put a spider. I am definitely going to look for pics after each holiday. I'm always thinking of hostess gifts if you go to a party and bring a platter of faux cupcakes for whatever the holiday is. Wouldn't that be cute? But I don't want that. See, the spackle's starting to dry on these, so I have to hurry. I should have had these ready. Don't go looking for something like I did. Have it ready. That looks cute. Okay, so there they are. The Halloween. Obviously you're not going to see that, but see, that's already stuck into it. Okay guys, I'll be back to show you how I'm displaying them. Okay. And this is how I'm displaying them. So if we come over here, this is the platter that I got from 99-cent store. Also this skeleton hand holding the cupcake with the spiders on it. Then over here is another skeleton. These were spaghetti, geez, salad tongs. So one's there. And another hand. And then, but anyway guys, these cupcakes you could make for any kind of occasion. I mean, these would be adorable, which I'll do for Valentine's. I'm going to make some for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. I'm just going to be on the lookout for cute pics to put on the top, because I think that's really what makes it. But these spiders, they did in a pinch. So guys, I hope you like this. I hope you'll try it. I've given you enough time. You can still make these for Halloween. Just make sure to make some real ones, because people won't be too happy when they see these and know they can't eat them and you don't have any others to give them. Okay? All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.